actually, this is quite important. This is quite important. It says, in order to truly become an Ascended, you will need to absorb an ancient soul. And I think I'm assuming this is where I will begin to pick my past. In this game, I am a mage class, but within my mage class, I could pick up to 3, or you'll be able to choose 1. Well, later on, I know that you get to pick up to 3 of these subcategories, so you can mix and match them however you want. Archon is a support class, almost like a healing class. No. Archon is a support class. Elementalist is a Elementalist class. See how it says suggested pairing, Stormcaller, Pyromancer? It's because you can pick up to 3. Chloromancer is a healing. Pyromancer is fire damage, obviously. Necromancer is a mainly, what do you call that? Mainly pet damage class. Don't know what Dominator is. Yeah, so if you want to peruse those forums, you can do that. But here is where I'm going to pick my subclasses. I'm just going to kind of wander around and talk to them to see which one I want to pick, even though I have a pretty clear idea of which ones I will. Okay, so as you see here, there's the soul of the Pyromancer, and over here is the soul of the Blade Dancer. And this one, as I'm assuming, is for the Rogue class, because I cannot interact with them. However, I can interact with the soul of the Pyromancer, and I'm assuming there's probably one for each of the ones that I went through: Stormcaller, Chloromancer, Necromancer, Elementalist, etc. See here's the Elementalist. Let's see what you have to say, Elementalist.
Greetings.
As an Elementalist, you wield the planar magics to dominate and destroy your foes. And then I assume you learn more about it here. I'm probably only going to do this for this one soul of the Elementalist, but you can have a read here if you want to pause it. And you will be brilliant. And then I'm going to... So let's see what it's going to show me.
Fleeting.
Oh my! No evil can stand against your mastery of the elements. Good to know. Okay, so that is the Elementalist. I may be going with that. At first, I thought I was going to go for Pyromancer, because that's just the kind of thing that I usually do. But we'll see. Here's the soul of the Pyromancer. Yep, here she is.
Welcome.
The power of the Pyromancer emanates from the primal energy of fire. All who challenge you will burn to cinder, and I love fire. Who was I, and who will I be? You were a sorcerer of the flame, conjuring blazes that would have burnt lesser hands. All it took was a spark for your fury to utterly consume your enemies. Blah 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 blah. Read at your leisure. You can pause it if you like, and show me!
We will find victory!
Once let loose, nothing can sate the hunger of the flame. Enticing, enticing. Check out this centerpiece here. We have another level down below. It has more spirits for us to choose from. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to jump up on the ledge, but this works too. It's a bit faster, and it's much more impressive of an entrance. So, Nightblade, Warlock. Warlock is one of our classes. Okay. So sure, I'll go through this.
We can change
As
the
a warlock,
world.
you will call upon the entropy of death to destroy the enemies of your vigil. Here's a longer, give you a couple of seconds to pause to read that, because I'm not going to read it, because I'm not interested. Alright then, show
we
me.
must banter again sometime.
The black magic of death will leech the life from your foes. And there he has just leeched the... Wait, did he just leech the life from a skeleton? Honestly, the life from a skeleton. We all know that it's impossible. Skeletons don't have life. Ooh, pretty thing. Devout Bontic, okay. Oh no, some battle is going on here. Sanctuary of the Ward? Why are you just standing there with your back turned while people are fighting for you? This is actually quite pretty. And you guys aren't going to be able to see it in near as clear of detail as I'm seeing it in game. But it's actually quite impressive. It's quite beautiful. Alright, as I was walking around looking for the rest of the spirits that I can choose from, which are all here, which means that there's 8 of them. However, the only ones that I was able to find were Elementalist, Pyromancer, and Warlock, which means there's 5 others we're missing. I found this sparkling thing, and as we know from World of Warcraft, sparkling things mean you can touch it. Prophecy of the Ascended. Okay, so it's just, looks like it's just some literature, which I will read, but not here, because it's a waste of time. So I'm thinking maybe I can only pick from the ones that I've found. Let's look over here. Who are you? What are you doing? Are you just kind of chilling and looking? Wow, this is it's a nice place you got here. It's a very nice place you've got here. Big, shining, beautiful temple, and looks like the village has got the shit in your absence. So I'm sure we'll be down there in no time flat, slaying things. Oh look, another book. Well, anyway, I'm going to try a little bit more to find the other things. But right now, I'm really leaning towards Elementalist and Pyromancer, and then the other one I really wanted to check out was Stormcaller. Can't seem to find that damn Stormcaller anywhere. Well, guys, I've come to the conclusion that the Stormcaller is not in this area. If it is, I can't find it, so oh well. I'm going to pick one right now. That's going to be the Pyromancer. It was between Pyromancer and Elementalist, but since Pyromancer is direct damage...
Greetings.
Show me.
Farewell.
How do I choose you? Can I choose you now?
Greetings,
I
Ascended.
choose you! Pyromancer. Doesn't really... Alright, well how do I select you? Let's go to our quest log, which is L. Chosen. The gods have become blah 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 blah.
Find your
Okay,
greatness.
so... let's go back to him. Maybe we'll tell him which one we selected. Yes? Yes? I'll figure it out. Alright guys, so I need to speak to this angel guy floating in front of a war zone, and I need to choose one of these. Here's Stormcaller right here. Stormcaller is an offensive specialist who has learned to harness the power of weather. They can devastate a large area by drawing on the power of wind and water, chilling their opponents with a freezing rain, or stopping their hearts with a bolt of lightning. I will most likely... oh gosh, I don't know which one to choose now. This is the one that thank goodness. It's either going to be Pyromancer and Stormcaller, or Stormcaller and Elementalist. I guess it shouldn't really be both. They don't really go well together. You can see the suggested pairings right there. So I've decided Stormcaller. Stormcaller it shall be. If you guys want to check out Necromancer, there's a little bubble. Pause to read. Pyromancer, Healer, Dominator, Support Specialist, Archon, another Support Specialist, Warlock, and we already saw that. So I have chosen Stormcaller for now. Da 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 da. The Vigil brought back others who died when Adraxis unleashed the Death Rift. They will help you fulfill your journey, but you alone are the hand of the Vigil. You alone must embody the righteous fury of the gods. Speak to so-and-so.
The Ascended are the hope of
Okay,
tomorrow.
well, as I do this preliminary running around, I will see you later. Oh, I gained a soul. Tasty, tasty, tasty soul. You have attuned your first soul. As an Ascended, you will encounter many souls during your adventure, each of which will grant you a unique ability to help you along your journey. Each soul's abilities will be auto-populated into an empty slot. Blah, 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 blah. Great. Fabulous. Ooh, hey look, my head's radiating. I have a halo. So let me do some preliminary running around. I'll cut back when we actually see some combat. Alright, so now it's time to be going outside to these pillagers of our holy cemetery, I assume. And we need to speak to this dude out here who's just kind of hanging out amongst all the raining asteroids. Oh my goodness, will you look at... ah! Oh god, move! So let's talk to him.
I cannot see your face.
Ascension has removed my
Yet I
sight.
know you
Oh,
well.
so she's blind? Whoa! If blind were that cool looking, I might want to be blind too. Will you look at her face? Huh. But I can see farther, deeper than before. With my new vision, I see that you are Vigil's chosen mage. Let us begin to cleanse the land. Yes, I am willing to cleanse the land. I'm sure that it says... Let's just read the summary. Fate wants you to kill Ashen Defilers. Alright. Finally. What is this? Alright guys, now it's time to kick some ass. Woohoo! Stormcaller style. We have Electrocute. And we have Thunderbolt. One minute cooldown. Blah blah blah. Well, everything's better to learn by practice. I am ready to fight. I don't need you, tutorial. I don't need you. Did it work? Did it do anything? Can I cast while moving? Is this one of those games where you can cast while moving? Why in the world would it possibly have a tutorial right in my way while I'm trying to fight? An Ascended has released me! Oh, loot! Candle stub. What are we going to be doing with a candle stub? Gosh. Now, if it were a full candle, that would be a completely different story. Alright. You're ready to fight. It's time to get your hands dirty. To initiate combat, select a hostile monster and right-click to blah blah blah. Right. Basically the same as every other MMO you've ever played. Got it. So if it had just said that, it would have saved me some time. I don't know how many of these I have to kill, but I'm only going to show a couple of them. Let's see how my melee is. Probably not that great at all. Let's bring him to us. Melee! Hit him with your stick! Oh, okay, so not going so well, I think. Yeah, no, not really going so well. Electrocute. Oh, that's really... Oh, it's a channel. You know what? I totally messed up. It was a channeled spell. Alright, well, that's enough of that. So far, this is the newbie area. This is the beginning of Rift Beta, which will only be going on for about 3 days. I think precisely 3 days. 25 to 6, 4 days. 25th through the 28th. And I will try to do some video of as far down as I can get, but it's not going to be really an actual Let's Play, because you're not going to follow me around and stuff. That would just be boring. So I will be seeing you next time in the next video. I'm not sure what I'm going to be calling this, where we're going to be playing a bit of Beta Rift Beta.